Kingdom Hearts, the smartphone game series. Do you like the sound of that? I don't. That's pretty much what it is now, right? I like the story for the most part. It's not perfect, but I like it. It's still addicting, still relatable. It's got all that emotional, mysterious, edgy stuff in it. A lot of characters. Um, but I feel like if the series is becoming entirely like a smartphone game series, minus like Kingdom Hearts 4, and I guess after that, Virum Rex, and after that, Kingdom Hearts 5. I don't know. I feel like that's a problem because a lot of fans don't want the smartphone games, at least that are canon. Here's what I think they should do: they should make smartphone games that are not canon, that are just mini games. If they have to have smartphone games so badly, they could make them like these addicting mini games, like Candy Crush or something. Not addicting where like I would want to play it, but like maybe the average person would want to play it and then make their money from that. Even though I hate microtransactions, but if they had to do this for business, because mobile gaming's where the money's at, then I would say do it this way, and then make the canon games like once every 3 years on the console. That's I think I would take that. Like if it was just 3 games a year on the console instead of this like there's like a massive gap in between the console games. And when I say console games, I mean like it could be side games too, but like that are important to the story. It doesn't have to be like four, five, six, seven. I mean, of course I want that, but like they could just make it like okay. So the next one's Missing Link. Make Missing Link on the console. They, release it. Let's say it came out this year. Then Kingdom Hearts 4 could come out in 2026. Virum Rex could be 2029. I don't know. I'm just Kingdom Hearts 5 could be 2032. Is that too big of a gap? Do you think it's too big? I don't know. They don't prioritize it enough. They're like, oh, it's just Kingdom Hearts. If they did it right, people would be more interested, I think. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just thinking from like a fan standpoint, not a business standpoint. And I know Square Enix has to make money, but like, how well is that going for them outside of Final Fantasy? Game shut down after game shut down. What else? Change of CEO. Flop after flop. Like what? Yeah. So they changed the CEO. He hasn't. He just got there. So I mean, not much to go by yet. But I would just like to see them care again. I feel like they don't care anymore. They're just like, oh, mobile gaming's where it's at. Let's make everything on the smartphone, and then they don't really care. Like they don't. They're not thinking like, oh, let's be like as creative and as awesome as possible. Because I feel like on the PS2, that's what they were like. I feel like they're not like that anymore. Square Enix is all about NFTs and the metaverse now. And smartphones. That's not what I grew up with on PS2. Oh well. I don't know if they're gonna listen, but I feel like the solution I gave, even if it's not the best, it's better than what they're doing with the 3 console games a year and then like the smartphone mini games. That's better than. I'm wondering if they're thinking like, oh, our smartphone mini games like with the Chocobo Racing one and whatever else they did, the Final Fantasy VII, the First Soldier. Although I think that was supposed to be canon. Okay, so the Chocobo Racing one is supposed to be a mini game, right? Mini game. And that got shut down. So maybe that's not the best example. I just mean like a Candy Crush type game. It doesn't have to be a racing game. Just like some Kingdom Hearts, like I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh, it's canon, so you got to play it. You got to play this on the smartphone and buy the microtransactions, and people do it, and then that's how they make money. But I don't like that. A lot of us don't. A lot of Kingdom Hearts fans don't like it. I've seen them say it on YouTube. A lot of people. Then I also know people that they do like it. So what happened, man? It's just not the same anymore, people. I just hope Kingdom Hearts does not die. I'm not saying the series will. I'm not talking about the series like shutting down. I'm talking when I say die, I just mean like it sucks. I hope it doesn't suck. I hope it doesn't go that route. I hope it stays good. I feel like we're not playing games anymore. Smartphone games, they don't even feel like video games at all. And I'm just like watching it on YouTube. I gotta go. Hopefully they change it. See you guys.